ASTI stock, Ascent Solar Technologies Inc. It closed the session of the 1st of October 2021 at $0.0134, and in this pre-market session of the 4th of October we have not seen anything yet. So all we know for sure is that this stock is definitely in a bearish trend. Yes, the underlying trend is still very much bullish, and we can see what the readout here is saying. It appears to be in a bearish medium-term trend within a longer-term uptrend. Yes, that's because that underlying 200-day moving average is rising, still sloping bullishly upwards. The MACD is bearish. It's lagging the S&P 500. Momentum for ASTI is strongly bearish. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is below 20. That's it here, below 20, the level which many analysts call oversold. This means that investors have been actively selling shares and driving the price lower. That is statistically evident. The unbalanced volume indicator is bearish. The slope of the indicator is negative and suggests that there is a lack of buying interest. And what else? I think one of the key things, one of the key problems with ASTI stock is its large float of about 6 billion shares, and indeed a lot of all the other penny stocks that are, they have innovative products and all that stuff. You'd expect them to perform well, but they're really not doing so. One of the key things is this large float. Certain market participants, some of the most influential of the market participants, for some reason they've just they're not keen on ASTI stock for now. And we can see what's going on here. The stock has continued to retrace, even though sometime in close to the end of September it challenged those 10 and 20-day moving averages but met the resistances there. But outside that, it's been retracing since the end of August, and we have seen what the volumes are like. See, these are the volume figures. You can see that last session was 16 million, the 1st of October. Before that time was right about the same thing. September 29th, the same thing. It was just that 21st. You can see the volume there, 67 million, slightly above average. But these small volumes, especially for the last 3 sessions, and the one, well, as a matter of fact, all along the last 5 trading sessions, apart from that of Tuesday, the 28th of September, the volumes have been pretty much the same. Have been relatively poor. If you want to have an idea of what the volumes are like on a big day, that 67 is one of them, 67 million. But if you go all the way down to sometime in early July, you can see it spiked. That was when it broke above all of its moving averages. I think on this session, on the 6th of August, it broke above all of its moving averages. That's it here. Yeah, that's it here. It broke above all of those moving averages. That's when it reached that volume of 98.679 million. But it also, the subsequent session was a retracement. It closed downwards with a heavy volume as well. But all in all, it doesn't actually mean that well, you could say it's a huge sell-off as well. But at the same time, the sell-off may have been as a result of people expecting that it was going to extend further, but not realizing that it was not the best time to be doing that. So, but all in all, yes, what this is indicating is that there's a good chance the stock may continue to retrace. Going by what we're seeing here, the volumes are declining and the stock is also declining. So it's a hint that maybe there's a good chance it might continue to retrace. So outside that, we have these breakdown here. Okay, so you can see the stock is not trading within its 1 standard deviation range for the last 10 trading sessions. It's trading below that range, and evidently as well for the 20-day and the 50-day, it's doing the same thing. It's just a validation of what we know, and it has closed above all its 10, 20, and 50-day moving averages only 5 times in the last 2 months, and has only closed once above that 200-day moving average. That was actually on that on the 7th of August or thereabout, 7th of July or thereabout. That was when it did that, or one of those, But in any case, that's just an indication that the stock is, by certain measures, not exactly so fantastic. Yeah, going by what we technically we can, it looks like it might continue to retrace, so, but subsequent sessions might also play into what might happen. But if the session of today, the 4th of October, doesn't also yield a spike or an uptick, then there's a good chance that it may also continue to retrace, and as I indicated earlier on. So, but the more it continues to retrace, the more they lose interest. It also provides a good opportunity for you, and indeed, there are a lot of other investment houses. You may not believe it, or you may not want to believe it, that are definitely involved, interested in ASTI stock. It is also at such times when things are very quiet, volumes are small, they begin to pick up their position and all that stuff, So see what you make of ASTI stock. As I just pointed out a few seconds ago, this is the best time to analyze everything, do your due diligence, and see whether you're going to ignore it or not. Okay, so we'll continue to update you, and thank you very much for watching this video.